it is showtime. Featured with superstars like Keith Urban and Blake Shelton, Jason Aldean, Neil McCoy, and Terry Clark. Recording artist extraordinaire and an electric entertainer. From Nashville, Tennessee, say hello to Dewayne Spaw.
Nashville 600 miles ago. It was good to be home, but it's been too long. Now I'm fired up and ready to go. I've been working on no sleep, setting up so I can play. I want to thank you all for coming. Now let's raise the roof on this place. Get out of your seats and onto your feet. Scream just as loud as you can. You work hard all week, now you're here to see a supercharged honky-tonk man. I'm gonna do my best to keep you dancing in the aisle, and the crowd goes wild. Let me hear you go! The show's just getting started. I've played this town before. I know you all like to party. Let me hear you make some noise. Tell me, are you having a good time? Singing along with my song. We all keep getting louder. We'll be rocking all night long. Get out of your seats and onto your feet. Dream just as loud as you can. You work hard all week, now you're here to see a supercharged honky-tonk man. I'm gonna do my best to keep you dancing in the aisle, and the crowd goes wild. Hey! How y'all doing tonight, y'all? Can you make a little noise for me? Let me hear you! Get out of your seats and onto your feet. Just as loud as you can. You were hard all week, now you're here to see a supercharged honky-tonk man. I'm gonna do my best to keep you dancing in the aisle, and the crowd goes wild, and the crowd goes wild, and the crowd goes wild. Let me hear it all go wild. Put your hands up on this tonight. Get it up. Yeah. Yeah, I like to run with the old dog. Every man has.
Off at third four, your winner's going to be Don Riley. Leo Smith second. Dave Buswell third. Tony Baslone, a great run back up to fourth. And Kevin Harder rounds out your top five. He's out of the car. Your winner, Don Riley. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don, second win of the year, cut into that points deficit. How do you feel as season championship night approaches?
Well, I think we might have found a little bit on the car tonight, but actually right now I'm just exhausted. We sat inside the car over there for so long, waiting for the last race to get finished, and really it's nobody's fault, but I'm hot and tired.
Right, who do you want to thank that helped make this possible for you?
Did you thank Hoffman Power Sports, Stevens Cycle Sales, Mueller's Auto Repair, my crew chief Dave Vox, and everybody that helps. It takes a lot to put this together.
All right, congratulations once again to your feature winner, Don Riley.
Starting today, I'm gonna close my eyes and let you lead the way. Your words make me turn the page, starting today. Hey guys, how you doing? Hello.
We're on the phone with Don Riley. We missed him. There was quite a bit of controversy in the tech barn last week. Didn't want to get in your way. I know you guys didn't get out of there until late, but so how did the car run last Saturday?
Actually, it felt the best that it ever has there. We always feel like we're out to lunch at that track, no matter how well we do. But last week it was handling quite well.
So you got I know you'd mentioned in Victory Lane that you'd hit on something. Was that over the course of the night between the heat and the feature?
Actually, I think it was a mistake that we made at home in the garage on the scales.
And it worked.
We didn't realize what it was until during the little rain that we had, the intermission. Well, not really an intermission, but...
you had quite a bit of extra time with no qualifying. The car ran all right. I mean, looks like you were beating and banging there for a while. Did it kind of... I know the beginning of the race was kind of sparse. I mean, we had a couple restarts, and then we had a good 15, 16 laps at the end. Did the car change a lot on you?
Actually, no. When the race first started, actually at any time a race first starts, if I'm back in the field a little ways, it's always just like, be careful and watch out because you know there's going to be an accident up in front of you and you want to avoid that. But when it first started, we were running on the outside, and I'm trying to feel what the car felt like there, and it was pretty decent. And when things cleared out to where I could get to the bottom, I was quite impressed with how well it was handling and how much bite we were getting off the corner.
I was talking with another driver. He was saying that when you get more than 20 cars out there, those breathing rooms that you have, the car length or two, space between cars isn't there. There's somebody in the way. So I wonder if it affects the way you drive. Obviously, you have to be a little more cautious with more guys out there.
Oh, yeah, you know that people are going to be bumping and banging into each other, and I guess that breathing room is gone because you've got 3 or 4 people lined up behind what is a slower car, and everybody's trying for that lane around them, and you can only fit one car in it. So it does make it a little bit tighter, and you always have to wait. You wait until there's space to get into before you jump into it. Sometimes that doesn't work out too well either. You jump in there and somebody else takes the space at the same time. Those are racing accidents.
Yeah, that's typical every weekend thing. Do you think not qualifying had anything to do with it? You know, the
really
fast guys in front. And
the way that they did the not qualifying and the lineup and stuff like that, I guess it worked out because where I was sitting, I was feeling like I was the fastest car there that night. And looking in front of me, there was every other fast car out there. They were all up there.
The way they laid it out I think what they did is they took the heat races and lined you up that way?
For the heat races, we drew numbers out of a hat, basically, and that's where they lined us up in the heat races. That lineup that they did there is kind of the way that the Nationals run also. So it's like when everybody shows up and everybody's green at the track, they try to make the starting field consistent, but put the faster people up to the front and then invert them. So it worked out pretty well.
I noticed the three of you, who was it, Leo and Buswell, the three of you kind of took off, and the rest of the field was bunched up about the other end of the track. At the end of the race, did you see lap traffic becoming an issue?
I was wondering about that. If we would have had another 3 or 4 laps, I know that I would have been into it. We don't have mirrors in the cars, so I didn't get a chance to see what the guys looked like behind me. I was kind of thinking that I might have a little bit of a lead, but I figured somebody'd be coming right back there.
We're on the phone with Don Riley, and I'd like to say congratulations on your win. Sorry we didn't get to talk to you. I know you didn't get out of there until late, but we'll definitely get you on camera here. Nationals coming up. You got anything for them?
I hope so. Like I said at the beginning, we always feel like we're out to lunch there. And if we did hit on something, now we have to figure out how to make it consistent. So we'll find out. I certainly hope to have something for them. And I do appreciate you calling. It's always good to get to talk out there, to the fans or whoever might be listening. Thank you.
Congratulations again, Don. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, Leo, second place tonight. How'd the car run?
The car was all right. It's only the second time we've had it out this year. Just get it out once in a while when we're off with the late models to come out and just kind of enjoy ourselves and have some fun. So the car was all right. It wasn't by no means perfect, but we did all right.
You know, I hadn't even really thought about it until you just mentioned it, that, yeah, you're a pro late driver that run the Pro Stock.
Right.
So how many cars you got hiding back there?
Oh, a few. Yeah. No, I just, we ran a double duty last year a little bit, year before we did all year. It's just too much. I mean, it gets to the point where it's not fun, you know, working 7 days a week and, you know, trying to get 2 cars around by yourself. And you know, when we got a weekend off or a couple weeks off, I bring it out and have fun with the guys. The Pro Stock drivers out here are a great bunch of guys. They're fun to race against and become pretty good friends with a lot of them. So it's a good time.
So you guys were battling it out pretty good there. Did the car go away on you?
Yeah, the car started out really well. The longer it went, the car loosened up, and you know, we decided to run the high side where the car was the best. And I mean, we run good, and Don Riley got underneath me and you know, took the win. So that's just the way it goes.
Well, congratulations on your second place finish.
Well, thank you very much. I'd like to see a lot of guys come out and give this place a try. It's a good track, it's a fast track, and they want to adventure a little bit. They need to come out to Owosso Speedway and give it a shot.
Okay, Dave. That's what, second place tonight?
Third place.
Third place.
Yeah, third place.
Yeah, hopeful.
Yeah.
So how'd the car run?
It's really good on cold tires, not so good on older hot tires. So we've got some work to do. We suspected this might happen, and it did. Pretty free on old tires.
Okay, we usually ask you how the car ran, upper, lower groove. Did you choose one line over the other tonight, or?
Not really. We were a little better on the bottom, but I almost took the lead on the outside from Leo, but we came back to a caution, and he didn't make that mistake again. He went back to the top after that.
Yeah, the momentum kind of, if you don't have the handling, you got to take the momentum, huh?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Now tell me about when we get a big field of cars, does the mentality in the car, maybe not for you, but you feel it from the outside, the guys drive a little different? I seem to notice it. Yeah. You get more than 20 cars out there and things kind of change a little bit.
The intensity definitely picks up with more cars. Part of that is you get a higher competition level with more cars. So you've got where you used to have little spaces in between fast cars. Now you've got less spaces in between those fast cars. So
there's somebody in your breathing room.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a lot tighter. A lot tighter.
So you think it amps up a little bit more in a bigger field like that?
Oh yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Was overall a pretty good race though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought so. Had a lot of oil dry put down on the racetrack tonight. It's really moist, so I think that just makes clay, so it was kind of like dirt by the end of the race.
yeah, we had another dirt track tonight.
Yeah.
So did you make many changes between the heat and the feature?
Not really. Made one change for the heat, and I didn't like it, so we made a change back for the feature, and like I said, it was good on cold tires, but once they got hot, it was pretty slippery.
We didn't have too many really long runs until we got to that big one at the end there. Did you find the car swimming around on you?
Yeah, it was a big handful at the end. I really expected to see somebody next to me somewhere.
The three of you guys took off and kind of left. I mean, the other end of the track was like the rest of the field.
Yeah, that would have been great if I was leading.
yeah. Well, congratulations on your third place finish.
All right, thanks a lot.
Welcome to the new CD here. I got a tattoo underneath the business skirt. A preacher got a fiery turbo panhead, hardly better ride the church. Kid got a set of sunglasses and a cold black muscle car. But he ain't no farmer.